Everybody. This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you are having a great day so far and you just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today, I will be talking about text anxiety. So we know we have moments of, not wanting to check our phones or respond to any text messages because of the specific fear and anxiety that we have based on that text message. And we all know when we read text messages, it brings out different emotions. It brings out different thoughts that that we think about, and it kind of makes us question, the relationship aspect of the individual that we are getting a text from, or the way that how we want to respond back to that text and everything. And with text messages, not just with just regular like full on text messages, but how we do with DMs and private messages and all those different things, it always leads to that anxiety. So I want to talk about the different symptoms of text anxiety, and then also talk about how you can handle that. So shortness of breath. So you have individuals that that would not respond to a text message more than like a day, or either more than a week or so. And whenever they get like a notification about, say, that they got a text message, they start, don't really not, have a shortness of breath. They don't really breathe properly because they are really amped up and worried about what that text message is, or, who sent the message and things of that nature. Another symptom of text anxiety is procrastination. With procrastination, that's the aspect of not being able to respond to that message directly because you are afraid of what to say to that person based on based on the text message that you received. Also, even with procrastination, that's basically the fact of not even looking at all your messages and responding to it in a timely manner. And it's just at that moment of past experiences of receiving text messages that kind of bring a particular emotion out of you. So it's like, all right, I got the message. I'm not going to look at it right now. And with you not looking at it right now, it kind of prolongs it to be like a longer time for not responding. And, that shows that procrastination. Thoughts. So, like I said earlier, whenever we receive a message, we always have thoughts about what that person is trying to tell us, or what that person is saying, or how that person responded to us in that text message. Most of the times, we know that we focus on that individual's personality, how they perceive themselves when we see where we see that person, in person. But then when you read certain things through text message, you always think about, all right, is this person responding in a happy, in a good mood, in an angry way, and those different things. So basically, you're thinking about, okay, how should I receive this, or how should I perceive this message to be? Another symptom of text anxiety is a racing heart. So it kind of goes to that moment of shortness of breath. As soon as you get a message from somebody, especially a message from somebody that you haven't talked to in a while and everything, your heart just start beating fast because you don't know what that person is saying to you. You don't know how that person responds to you. Even when you ask somebody a question through text and you wait for that response, and then as soon as you get that response, you don't really look at it directly because you don't know what that response is within within a text message. So it gives you that racing heart. And those are, some typical, symptoms of text anxiety. But the coping exercise I want to leave you with when it comes to text anxiety are the following. First thing, sit with your feelings. Most of the times, whenever we feel a particular emotion, we always want to sweep it under the rug. But really, we have to sit in our emotion to see, okay, where this emotion is coming from. Whatever, and when it comes to text messages, you got to see where that emotion is coming from. Because say, if I got a text message from somebody that I haven't talked to in a while, and that text came, directly to me or whatever, and I didn't look at it, but automatically I just think about, oh, I haven't talked to that person in a while, and everything like that, and it gives you a lot of different thoughts and everything. It gives you a lot of different feels. You got to really sit in that feeling and say, okay, what is the real reason why you feeling that feeling? Maybe the real reason you feeling that feeling of getting that message for somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, because you kind of probably feel guilty that you haven't really talked to that person in a while. Or you kind of felt like surprised that that person has responded to you after so long from talking through text and everything. So you really got to sit through your feelings to really see what's really going on. Another thing, recognize the text. So don't just play it off to say, oh, I got a text message, I'm not going to look at it. Actually recognize the text and look at it. Just look at the message. See what the message is, because you never know what that message could be about. Say if it was an emergency and you didn't get a chance to look at your message, but then it was too late because the emergency happened. Say if it was something about you get honored with something or being received praise and a compliment, and you took too long to even look at it, that you missed the deadline and stuff. So you have to recognize the text. And then lastly is clarification. So being able to really, don't be afraid to ask, like, what do you mean with this text message? If it's a message that kind of gives you different thoughts or give you different feelings, you might have to call that person directly and say, okay, what do you mean by this text message, so I can get better understanding. So the more that you clarify the message, the more that your anxiety would decrease from receiving the text message and even sending the text message as well. So again, the coping skills that you can do for text anxiety are: sit with your feelings, recognize the text, and clarification. And that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Mental Health Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I know all of y'all watch my videos on social media, but I need to get my YouTube page, my channel actually up. I want the subscribers to go up. I'm thankful for what I have right now, but I do want to push it up a little bit higher. And then also go to my website through Wix, check out the videos on there. Also learn more about me. Check out different podcast episodes I've been on. Check out articles I did for Helpful Living Magazine, and ways to connect me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I believe with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.